A reminder of our top story now. Japan has entered a technical recession when it was expected to become the second largest economy in the world. Let's get more on this now with Mazen Salhab in Dubai. He is Chief Market Strategist for the MENA region at BD Swiss. Thank you for being with us. Right. So first of all, is Japan technically in a recession? What's happened with the definition over the last couple of years? 2 consecutive quarters of contraction are widely considered to be a technical recession, but the US seems to think otherwise. What's your opinion on that?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me today. So 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth in Japan, third quarter and fourth quarter 2023, are considered as a technical recession. But the thing is, it was unexpected. So after almost 5 years of growth in Japan, Japan officially entered again in recession. But which is a big deal for the Japanese government and Bank of Japan as well. But the thing what happened, that there was a very weak in personal and consumption, internal consumption in Japan, and there was a fall in government spending. So both government spending and consumption in Japan were negative into a third and fourth quarter. That's why Japan officially entered recession.
That's interesting. We'll go back to that in a minute as well, as for the drivers behind this recession. But following the contraction, Japan lost its spot now as the world's third largest economy to Germany. I want to ask you, what does this mean? We've seen Asia weakening. It's not only Japan and Singapore, it is actually also China. What does a weakening Asia mean for the rest of the world?
I think still early to judge the whole trend in China, in Asia economy. Yes, India is doing very well right now, better than China and better than Japan. But I think the Asia is still having a very strong momentum in the coming years and decades to be the catalyst in the global economy. So we cannot just judge right now because of what's happening. Europe is not doing well as well. America is doing very well right now, and China is slowing down. So I think it's still early to judge. We still think that Asia will be a very strong, let's say, strong growth in the coming decades. And we don't think that what happened in Japan right now is really giving a bad effect on the whole Asia, because we have to differentiate between the dynamics of the Japanese economy and the dynamics of other economies. Japan has a different story in terms of demographics, in terms of trade, in terms of currency as well. Totally different story from China, India, or Cambodia, or Indonesia. So I think we are still betting on Asia in the coming decades and coming months. And we don't think that the fall in the Japanese economy is really making a big shifting in the global economy at all. I mean, at least recently, at least in the coming year.